Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana. And it's a pretty hot one today. It's 91 out there. Last night when we went into our bedroom, the trailer, it was 92 degrees in there. We had the fan going and stuff, but there's no AC in there. And there's none in our house either. So it's pretty cool down here in the studio, which is a great place. Hi Missy, great to have you on here. It's a great place to be here in the summertime. But yeah, and then tomorrow, so we've had 90s, upper 90s the past couple weeks, and now tomorrow's supposed to get back into the 70s and 80s. So I'm so happy, and I trust it stays there for a while because I missed that. I was in Arizona for that month, and then that was triple digits, and then came home to almost triple digits. It was not what I was wanting or expecting, and I didn't mean to bring that heat with me. So now I want to give it back to Arizona and have some cooler weather here. All right, so today is Wednesday. Therefore, it is Paper Pumpkin Playdate. How many of you have gotten your new Paper Pumpkin? Normally, when the Paper Pumpkin first comes out, I stay away from social media so I don't get well, I can't think of the word. So I don't see what it is, what the kit is, and what the cards are. But because of the special going on yesterday, today, and tomorrow for current subscribers, you know, I talked about it yesterday, the add-ons, the refills, and past kits are on sale up to 75% off. So because of that, I was looking for different things, and so I came across this kit all over the place, alternates and like people have just been going crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to do it. So I'm so excited to open this kit right now with you. So Missy said, hi Covina, you're on the road, not very good Wi-Fi, okay, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Thank you, I'm so glad. Missy got hers, but she hasn't opened it yet, so I'm going to open it. But if you don't want to know what it looks like, if you're like me and you've been trying to stay away from social media, then you don't want to watch any more of this, because I am opening my kit. I can't wait any longer. So here it is. Because it's a all-inclusive kit, all you have to do is add a pair of scissors, not just to cut the plastic, but also everything inside. You don't have to add anything else to these all-inclusive kits, and that's one of the things that's so great about the Stampin' Up! Kits, whether it's Paper Pumpkin, whether it's from the kit collection, any of that stuff. You don't have to worry because everything's included. The adhesive is included, the embellishments are included, the card bases, everything, and it's all cut and ready for you to go, so that all you have to do is open it up. And I love that, because if I am traveling, if I go camping or I go somewhere, all I have to do is grab a pair of scissors in my box and it's ready to go. The ink is in there, stamps are in there, the block is in there. Oh, the block won't be in this one though. It comes in the first kit. Where's my past kit? I don't have it close at hand. So the very first kit that you get a little D block. It's a little thinner than the normal ones. And I guess I got to take it out of last month's, but I already put last month's over that way, so I'm going to have to get it. So for today, I'll be using my regular sized one. And if you get to the point where you think, man, this one's kind of thin, because it's not quite, it's a little more than half of this. But this one with the grooves in it, it's just so much easier for me to grab a hold of. Plus, of course, you know, we have all the different sizes, and so that's nice, because then I don't have to worry about always taking it off. So if you start doing a lot of kits and a lot of stamping, you might consider getting some of these. I know I absolutely love it. I'm loving this box. This will make a super cute gift box. And so what you can do is you can cover this with paper, and I would be inclined to cut out everything. Okay, kind of trace it, use some some vellum, or do a light thingy or something, so that you can have this. That way you're not blocking out those. And then what I've done in the past is I just cover this with cardstock that coordinates. This is so beautiful. This box is gorgeous. I love it. All right, let's see what's it. Oh, look at that pink paper. We're gonna have to use that. Gray granite is our color, so let me grab that. Gray granite, because I like to use my large one, you can see, and then I use these as giveaways. And then the stamps. All right, so we have this beautiful flowering stamp, and then the words. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to read them yet because there's going to be a paper in here. Oh, I'm loving this pink tissue paper. I love it when they give us a different color. So, do you keep these? Say keep. Comment keep if you keep the tissue paper. I keep it to use for other gift wrapping or for using on cards. I love using the other gifts. So I like when we get a color other than the usual blue. I think it's really fun, and it just makes this box so much more special. I mean, it's that much more special. Specialer. Missy keeps it. Okay. So you saw that the refills for this sold out in a flash. Yes, the refills for this one sold out yesterday in a flash. I heard that too. I didn't get any. I didn't get on early enough. And yeah, so, oh well, such is life. So here are the stamps. Like that is how it would go. So we have, let's celebrate you, hello, friends like you make life beautiful, you're simply the best, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I like that. And then that's a really pretty flower. So I like to just fold this like this, and it even tells you painted petals. And then I keep this to help me know where to put the stamps. So it is, I don't understand, it's, to me it's backwards. It should be this way, that way I can lay it on there, but it's not, so close enough, not going to worry about it. And then here's a reminder that there are the add-ons, and yesterday I saw them, they were still there, so I'm going to guess they're still there today. You can get the add-ons for this kit. Let me show them to you a little bit bigger. I have them, but it just dawned on me that they're over there, so I'll have them next time. So this, ooh, no, I'm going to get it now. Let's see. I think this flower is going to fit this stamp. It is. It is. Look at that. So you can, looks like you can die cut the stamped image. How awesome! All right, and then the hooray will probably be for next month's. So next month's is this one, Time for Cake. So I'm guessing the hooray is for that, Time for Cake. There's going to be an additional stamp set, and it looks like it's going to be numbers. So woohoo! And then, of course, this leaf looks just like that leaf. So we know that that goes together. So these are the next two in this quarter, and the add-on dies are for this quarter. So how fun, while supplies last. And I think they, as of yesterday, there were still some, so that's awesome. All right, so let's see what these look like, because I want to see them up close and personal. So we have 3 different designs, 3 of each, so we have 9 cards. They are so pretty. Here's all the ingredients and the dyes. The coordinating colors are Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Gray Granite, Old Olive, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, and Pretty in Pink. Ooh, that's a nice set of colors. That's a nice set of colors. So let's take a look at this. This will be our adhesive. So we have dimensionals, strips, adhesive strips, little short strips. That's always nice. And then some sequence, adhesive back sequence. And then we'll get this out of the way. But remember, don't get rid of this, because there's no cushion on these stamps. So you want to keep your cardboard for doing that, your chipboard for doing that. Here are the gorgeous envelopes, different coordinating flowers. So daisies, poppies. What are these? Any idea what those are? I don't know what those are, but those look like poppies with the black center. Those definitely look like daisies. I'm not sure what those look like. What do you think the pink ones look like? Tell me. What do you think? And then, ooh, look at that. Now the question is, does it go all the way through? Oh, it is one-sided. The design is one-sided on the envelope, not both sides, but super pretty. All right, and here are these card bases. Oh, I know what Sharon's gonna do. Do you know what Sharon's gonna do? Tell me. What do you think Sharon's gonna do? And Sharon, when you're watching this after school, you can feel free to tell me. I know. Stop picking on you. But I know what you're going to do, and I'm going to do it too. I'm going to make more cards this time. So, yep. We know what Sharon's going to do with these. Which is really smart, because if you do that, if you cut these, I'm just going to tell you, she's going to cut these. And it's going to be really smart, because you can get this, you can get double the cards. You can get 18 cards. All right, and then there is this card base. All right, so super cute. Lots of splotches with the flowers kind of to the background. So interesting. Let's go ahead and put the supplies together. All right, so best way to do that is to go here to this page where you have card 1, card 2, card 3, and it tells you all the ingredients that go with each one. So when I first get started, I like to do that. When I'm done with the kit, I like to do that for when I have my Paper Pumpkin Playdate class, which is where people can come and use the leftover ingredients to make more cards, or to make cards. All right, so we have this. And I'm going to, oh, you know what? Just so we know which one goes with which, we're going to do it this way. So this is card 1, card 2, card 3. So we know that this one is going to go in here. And this one is going to go in this one. And this one is going to go in here. All right. I guess I'm kind of zoomed out a little too far for you, or little too in for you. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and then we need these. So I like how they have now the darker flowers. Oh my, look at that. Oh, those are pretty. Okay, what is this screaming to you? I just made one last week. What is this saying to you? As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, shaker card. Everybody say shaker card. Hello, Sharon. We were just talking about you. We said we knew what you were going to do with these card bases. We know what you're going to do with these card bases. You're going to turn it into 18 cards instead of just 9 cards. But these are very pretty, very delicate. You could do a shaker card out of them. It would be a challenge, I think. More so even than the one that I did last week. But anytime I see something like this, that's the first thing that pops into my head is, oh, shaker card. So, all right. Now, normally I tell you to keep these, but I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to keep it. But I'm not sure if anything's coming to mind. I suppose you could blend brush. Man, I haven't used a blender brush in a long time. I need to do that, huh? Yep, cut them up during BYOK. Okay, on Saturday you already did cut them up. All right. So yeah, and you see the shaker card too. I totally see the shaker card. But you'd have to really make sure. This one might be a little easier because it is a square or rectangle and it is thin. You'd have to see how much it showed. But my one last week showed quite a bit, so yeah, we're going to keep that because I just had an idea. As I was saying, I didn't have any idea. All right, so now we want one of these for this card. Loving these colors. Even the Calypso Coral. You know, I've never been an orange person, but the Calypso Coral is really growing on me. Everybody comment Calypso Coral if it's kind of been growing on you too. It's just, it's not an orange in your face kind of orange, but it's a really nice kind of orange. Oh, look at that. Hey, these are shaped like the sentiment. How fun is that? We do have some stamp sets that are, oh, okay, hold on. I gotta see, this one goes here. They're shaped like the sentiments. How fun. And they give you some extra ones for the sentiments that they're not using on these cards. I'm trying to make sure I use the right sentiment then. So this one is available. Can you see that? So that one's available, but we're not using it on a card for this, for these original designed cards. I've seen some really beautiful scrapbook pages. So I'm going to be doing that too. I'm going to start. I miss my scrapbooking. I'm so glad Stampin' Up! Is bringing back scrapbooking. So were they easy to stamp on? Sharon, was it easier to stamp on it leaving it in here, or was it easy to stamp on when you already pulled it out? That would be my only question. It might be easier to stamp on it while it's here so you can see the outline versus stamping on it like that. But we'll see in just a moment how that worked. How did you do it? All right, so, and then we have, all right, we have everything we need. All right, let's get started because I'm really excited to do these cards. All right, so we're going to do this and this. We're going to set that right here, and we're going to start with this gorgeous Melon Mambo card. All right, we're going to fold it in half. See, that would be super pretty too. I cannot wait to play with these and make some alternates. I've seen lots of things, so I don't know. Some of my things that I come up with might be something that I saw that just kind of stuck in my head, and I won't even remember if it did or not, if I saw it that way or not. All right. Let's see. So we're going to stamp. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Right here, this one. We're going to grab that. We're going to use our chipboard ink pad. Let's see, put that there. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Ooh, that didn't, oh, it didn't look like it was going to be dark enough, so, but it was. Oh, Sharon, you were right. They have plenty of room on there for stamping without having to leave it stuck in. You are right. You did punch yours out. Yeah. Okay. I could see where that would have been, where that was easy. That was super easy. All right. So let's go back to this. All right. So we've stamped that. Now on the I'm so lucky end, we want to flip that over. We're going to use a dimensional. I'm just going to use one that I've got started here. All right, we're going to use a dimensional there. And then on this piece, we're going to use one of these strips. Let's see. All right, can't get it up with my fingers, so take your pick tool to the rescue. Look how easy that was to pop off there. All right, so we've got the strip on here, the adhesive strip on here. We've got the dimensional on there. Oh, we need some more dimensionals. Didn't notice that. All right, so we want a dimensional on each of the flowers and one of the bottom leaves. So each of the flowers, and they have minis in here. I'm using regular size just because I had some already started. I like to just finish what I've got started. This one's gonna need a mini. Oh, where's my mini? Here we go. So I've got this one all started here, so I'm just gonna use what I've got started versus starting another one, because sometimes I'll send these to people as a part of my thank you gift or for kits and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and use what I've got started. All right, and then we're going to put this down first. It's already sticky. Got it right about there. All right, and then we'll go ahead and take our little backings off of this. Yeah, I got it. All right. And that's going to go down over here. Ooh, let's make it straight. All right. Ooh, that's super pretty. All right, and then they want a dimensional right there. So I'll put a dimensional right there. So they have a little arrow here, so dimensional right there. Oh, paper sticking to me. And then we're going to flip this over. I guess it goes right here, like that. I think that dimensional was supposed to be over there, so I'm going to pull this up. This dimensional, I put it on the wrong side. So I'm going to pull this up because it was not laying down nice and flush. So we're going to pull that up because sometimes that happens. You don't pay attention, you goof. So it was on the long end that I needed it. So they flipped it over this way. I flipped it over the other way. All right, here we go. I don't seem to be getting this in there right. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. There we go. What's going on here? All right. So somehow that is not laying flush. So I'm going to stick another little dimensional in there. Try and get it to go flush, because for some reason mine is not. And that's the beauty of this. I can do that. There, now it is. I don't know what was going on. All right, and then we need some gems. Let's see, where do they have the gems? So we have a gem down here. We have one right here. And I don't see another one. So I like to use with the sequence, I like to use this end, the point end. So we have one right here. We have one down here. I don't see another one, so I'm going to take a small one and just put it right there. But I'm not seeing it on here. So I'm just going to do it right there like that. And card 1 is done. Let's go ahead and just do that pretty flower on the inside. And we're going to go ahead and use the basic, the gray granite. We're going to go ahead and use the gray granite. But I just feel like it needs the flower on the inside. All right, so we'll just do it like that. Woo! Yeah, that's a glass plate. We don't want to break that. Or a glass thing, but as you can tell, it didn't break it, so that's good, because you heard me drop that. Everybody say oops, because I know that you said oops. Hi, My Crafty Adventures. Great to have you in here. Or Caroline, great to have you. You had the same issue. Okay. Yep. All right, Sharon. Yeah. All right, so loving this, loving that one. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one because that one took me a while. All right, let's get back in the groove. See, I've just been out of the groove here for a while. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stamp "Let's Celebrate You" on the little piece here. We're going to put the sticky part behind the colored strip, and then we're going to do some dimensionals. So it's pretty much going together the same way. All right, let's celebrate you. Let's see, let's celebrate you. Do it like that, pick it up. All right, let's get this going on. Oh, I think I did that a little crooked, but you know what? Not going to worry about it because I'm going to be more critical of my own work than the receiver of this card will be. All right? Does everyone agree? Comment agree if you believe that you are more particular, more critical than the person who's going to get the card from you. I guarantee you they will be putting this on the shelf, tickled pink, that you gave them something, versus worrying about whether it was perfect. They're not going to see your mistakes that you see because they're just going to enjoy the card. I mean, my mother, when I went to the house to help pack her up, she had a whole shelf of my cards. My cards were hanging off. She had them stuck up to the edge of the shelf, so they were hanging down below the shelf. And she loved it. All right, so for this one, we're flipping it over this way and putting a dimensional over here. All right, so now let's fold this. Use our bone folder, make it nice and crisp. All right, and we will do this first. Same thing, except it's over on this side this time. Like that. And then we will take this off of here and put them on over to the right this time. So they're not lining up with the flowers that are there. They're offset. This one's so pretty. I love poppies. I missed the blooming of my poppies. I have a couple patches of poppies around the yard, but my husband and son both sent me flowers of my pictures of my poppies, so I was very pleased and very happy that they did that. So it again is asking for an extra dimensional right in here. Go. Come on. I'm having issues. I lost one fingernail, my thumbnail broke off, and so it's been very hard to work without that one fingernail. All right, so let's see. So this is going to go, I did it right. Yay! Works so much better when you follow the directions. If you're trying to do the cards as designed. If you're not trying to do the cards as designed, then don't worry about the directions because you don't have to. All right, so then we have one there, one there, and one down below. Oh, not there. There. All right, because the idea is to do your triangle somewhere around your sentiment so that you can have that as your focal point. So there is card 2. I really like this one. All right, once again, let's go ahead and stamp our flower that I'm not going to throw this time. Stamp our flower in there. Good enough, close enough. Not quite the same flower, but that's okay. It still looks awesome. All right, and then I like to just tuck it in here like that. So there is card 2, and let's go ahead and do card 3, which I'm guessing is going to be pretty much the same. Yes, sentiment, and dimensionals, strip, and then put it together. So let's do it. All right, and I love it when they already decorate the envelope for us so that we don't have to stamp it, especially when it's multicolored. All right, so this one is going to get stamped with the Friends Like You Make Life Beautiful. Friends Like You Make Life Beautiful. Let's see, we need another block. See how the different sizes? It's so nice to have the different sizes. All right, let's do this. We will stamp that right there. Beautiful. It's all coming together nicely. You know what, while we have the ink at least close at hand, we know we're going to want to stamp the inside, so we might as well just do it now while we have the ink ready to go. And I'm just going to do that one down there. All right. So now we're done with the ink. Done with the board. Let's flip this over. All right, so they flip it this way, so your dimensional goes down here in the bottom corner. All right, and then I'm still going to use my other ones on here. Ooh, no. I think on this one I am going to use the minis because this is smaller centers. So it's easier to use the minis on these. And the sun keeps going in and out of clouds. I don't know if it's affecting the lighting for you, but it's definitely affecting the lighting for me. All right. So these little strips are in lieu of using like Stampin' Seal, or they are like tear and tape, except they're shorter strips that you didn't have to tear. So now this one goes down here, and then these daisies are pretty. My mom likes daisies. So question for you, now that mom's here, I don't have to send her cards. Do I just periodically give her cards? I don't know. How does that work? Do you do that? I mean, she's always been far away for me to send cards to, and now she's here in my house. Do I still give her the cards? So actually very quick and easy, beautiful cards. I agree. Caroline says, I'm definitely more critical of my own work, right? We all are. I truly believe that. We all are. We shouldn't be, but we just naturally are. All right, so this one goes smack dab in the center. It's not perfectly center, but close enough. And then again, they have a little arrow for right there in the corner to do a little mini right there. Ooh, can you squeeze it around that leaf? There we go. Boy, I'm really having to squeeze it around the leaf. Here we go. And then take this one off. My husband must have left again because the dog is going bonkers. She does not like it when her man leaves her home, but it's too hot. And he's working on a street. He does gutters on the side, and he's working on a busy street, and it's too hot for her to stay in the truck because it's over 90 degrees. So, all right, so there is that one. I love these cards. Oh, we almost forgot the bling. I almost forgot the bling. You probably were sitting there going, bling, 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 June, bling. All right, so, right? Tell me bling if you were thinking, June, you forgot the bling. Don't forget the bling. You're going to forget the bling. That's not normal. That's not unusual for me to forget the bling. I know. Most people, they're all about the bling. I don't know. Sometimes I remember it, sometimes I don't. But those who have watched me long enough know that I often forget the bling. I like that. This pulls the focal point over to here. All right, so those are our 3 cards, and I can guarantee you I am looking forward to creating some alternates. I already have some things that have popped up in my head. If you have alternates that you have done, feel free to share them. You can share them on this post after the video is over. I love those. Aren't those great? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Those are so pretty, and they were so simple to make, weren't they? Super simple. Like, they look all intricate and tough and everything, but they were super simple. I like that. I love simple. And that's one of the things I love about Stampin' Up! Is they just, and their kits, they're super simple to make. I love that. You like the daisy ones the best, Missy? Yeah. You forget the bling sometimes, Sharon. Yeah, I know, sometimes it just is that way. So those are our 3 cards this week. I will be back again next week, same time, 3 o'clock for Paper Pumpkin Playdate, and we're going to do some alternates. All right, so I'm going to do alternates with these cards, and I'm going to start working in at least 1 scrapbook page as well as alternates with these cards, and what all you can do, not just with the ingredients in the kit, but pulling in a few extra things, probably mainly cardstock, really. And the dies that were created for this one. So mainly the flower, but I'll go ahead and use the hooray already, right? Why not? Why not? Envelopes are over the top. Yeah, the envelopes are really gorgeous. I'm thinking we could do something with the envelopes because you have all the nice paper in here, and then you have this too, although that is on the side where you have the cool paper. Too bad it wasn't the other way around, but that's okay. That's okay. You know I'll do something with it. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Remember, today they extended the free shipping because I guess a lot of people were having internet issues around the world yesterday. And so whatever those things that were causing those issues, apparently there are still some of them, but they went ahead and extended free shipping into today. So you can triple dip again today. If you're a current Paper Pumpkin customer, you can get your past kits, refills, or the add-ons, all right, the add-ons, and past add-ons as well for your other kits. You can get those today at up to 75% off, and that Paper Pumpkin one will continue into tomorrow, but today you get free shipping with it. And then you can triple dip by doing also, for every $50 you spend, you get bonus day coupon code. So if you say you spent $100, you'd get 2 coupon codes, and you'd get your free shipping, and you'd get your Paper Pumpkin at a discount, so you could buy even more. Your prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscriptions, they're not on sale, but they are discounted, and they would count towards the free shipping and the bonus days. So we have those 2 coming in as well. This is next month's. Yeah, this is August's, and this is September's. So check it out. Smoke and deal. 2 days of triple dipping. Go for it. All right, if you have questions, reach out either through Messenger or commenting down here, and I will return your message. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for Thunderstruck Thursday, also at 3 o'clock-ish. I will post it. I'm still trying to work out times and my schedule. Thursdays I'm in here in the afternoons, so I'll be doing that. Trying to decide, what do you think? Do you want me to just have the same time each day that I'm in here, or different days, different times? I can't decide. When I did different days, different times, sometimes I'd forget what day was what time. So I'm leaning towards same days, same times, so that I don't change it up too much. All right, thanks so much for joining me. See you next time. Bye-bye.